So how do you address or how do you remove the plagiarized areas in your work? First off, let us try to understand the result from the plagiarism checker. When you get the result from the plagiarism checker and there are plagiarized areas in your work, you will not see a 0% similarity index, but numbers or figures such as 1%, 18%, and 19% here. The problem with information copied from the university papers or essays is that we will not be able to see the actual source. Okay, we will have a difficulty tracing back the source. So I recommend that in this particular area, which is showing that has been copied from the Apollo group or student paper or essay, the university essay or paper, you can reword this. Okay, it says here that we cannot view the paper. Okay, so we don't want a plagiarized area in our work. This is a very simple information. It is about donating, it is about giving to the community so that people can have clothing in addition to the shelter that they need. So this can easily be reworded. So why copy an information such as this from a source? So reword this. State this information in your own words. I'm sure that a student can do this. Okay, so this is just an example that you can also do if this similar situation happens to be in your own paper or essay. So restating the information is one way to remove the plagiarized areas in your work. And this is 19%, but this can easily be removed by restating the information. Have confidence in your ideas. Have confidence in your thoughts. Okay, so now let's move on to the next plagiarized work. This is pink, and the pink code appears right here. This is another huge chunk. It is 18%. And what you can do, since this is a very long information, understand the information. And then for words that you could not really change, that's okay. For example, the name of an organization could not be changed. The title of an article could not be changed. You can use them, but make sure that the huge chunk of this information are stated in your own words. Understand the information, state the information into your own words, and if there are phrases and statements that you cannot change, enclose them in quotation marks. How do we enclose information in quotation marks? Let me show you how that is done. This is an example of a statement that is enclosed in quotation mark. This is an open quotation mark and this is a closed quotation mark. You can see this from your computer keys and it is right above the key for the comma. Okay, and you can write these quotation marks by pressing the shift key in your computer and then press that button or key in your keyboard with the comma and this quotation mark, open and close quotation mark right above that comma. Okay, it's easy to locate. And then make sure that even if this has a question mark or a period at the end, you remove that period or question mark and you put that period or question mark at the end of the parenthetical citation. This is a directly quoted information. This is a cited information and this is your parenthetical citation. And you put the period or question mark right at the end of your parenthetical citation. I hope you can keep that in mind. So in this example, we have 3 plagiarized areas that we can address. And in this particular instance, this short one can be enclosed in quotation marks. Okay, this is very short and you don't have to change the words here, but enclose these phrases in quotation marks. And you can do this separately, enclose this in quotation marks, and then enclose this also in quotation marks. The year, you don't have to worry. You may Okay, start the quotation marks right here from experience and then year. Or you can also do it this way. Start an open quotation mark here and then enclose this in quotation mark. Okay? Make a close quotation mark right here. And then this whole phrase is enclosed in quotation marks. So I hope that you can do that in your own plagiarism checker result. Call me or post a note for me if you still need some more guidance.